everybody, it's John Michael Bailey, John Michael Bailey Injury Lawyers. Today we're going to talk about what steps should you take if the driver that hit you and who is at fault doesn't have any insurance. The important point for you to remember is if you have uninsured motorist coverage, you can still recover because your uninsured motorist coverage will step in and take the place of the insurance coverage for the uninsured driver. So let's start out with understanding what uninsured motorist coverage is and what it does. It is exactly what it sounds like. It is insurance that you buy to cover you in case the person who hits you has no insurance coverage. That's what it is. And you need it because in today's economy, when times get tight, and it's a question of do I pay for my car insurance or do I put peas and carrots on the table for all these hungry little mouths, you know what time it is and you know what's going to happen. They're going to feed their kids, they're going to pay the light bill, they're going to keep shelter, they're going to pay the rent or the mortgage or whatever, and that car insurance is going to slip to the side with them thinking, oh, I'll catch up or I'll get it next month or whatever. Unfortunately, we all know that doesn't always happen, and so now you're in a wreck, the other person has no coverage, you're hurt, what should I do? Let's talk about that. Hit and runs, that same situation that I just did, let's say a single mom, 3 kids, working 2 jobs, just trying to keep that nose just barely above water, even though with every breath she seems to take in half a lung full of water. Yeah, she's just trying to get by. She's distracted, something's going on, she's under a lot of stress. She slides on a wet pavement, she runs into you, she knows she has no insurance, and so what does she do? She backs up and flees the scene. So that is now a hit and run. What do? If you have uninsured motorist coverage, and that's another reason why you need it, you will still be covered. As long as you can prove by clear and convincing evidence that there was impact with another vehicle, then uninsured motorists will again step in and provide insurance for the person who hit you that had no insurance. That's why it's critical for you to have uninsured motorist coverage in this day and time and in this economy. The process of filing a claim with your uninsured motorist carrier is just the same way, with a couple of wrinkles, as filing a claim with the insurance company. You will be assigned an adjuster, and that adjuster will go through the same evaluations, use the same tricks against you, even though they have a contractual and a legal obligation to treat you in good faith. But it's the same thing. But there are a few wrinkles. Number one, in an uninsured motorist claim, you are required to give, if requested, an examination under oath, which means they get to examine you, cross-examine you under oath, and if that happens, they're looking for ways to find a way not to pay you, okay? That's anytime they ask for an examination under oath, that is not a good sign. You better, if you're in that situation, you really do need an attorney helping you. The other thing is, is that you cannot get punitive damages, so if the person who is uninsured runs into you, you can't get punitive damages for that because the amount of coverage that they provide to you is a matter of contract between you and your own insurance company. These are some very important differences, and again, why you need somebody on your side fighting for you. And listen, when you are talking to that insurance agent or independent insurance broker, don't be fooled when they tell you you've got full coverage. That's their definition of full coverage. That could mean liability and comprehensive. That doesn't mean anything. You need to know exactly what you have coverage for. Most of the time when people get told they have full coverage, they do not have uninsured motorist coverage. You have to specifically request uninsured motorist coverage. You have to specifically say, I want high limits on my uninsured motorist coverage, and you have to specifically say, I want the highest possible limits on my MedPay coverage. Make sure that you do that, because remember, they work for the company. They're not your friend, they're not your good neighbor. They are there to make money, and they're really not taking care of you. Uninsured motorist coverage is really not something that the insurance company makes a whole lot of money on. The amount of money it costs to get uninsured motorist is not expensive in terms of what it provides for you, but the insurance companies don't like to sell it. They will do everything they can to get you to not buy it. You know those commercials, only pay for what you need? That's the way of an insurance company trying to get you not to buy the type of coverage that you need that will cost the insurance company money. These bundles that they talk about, that's low coverage, bad coverage at high prices. Don't fall for any of that marketing nonsense. Ask for a copy of the policy, go through the copy of the policy, and understand exactly what you are signing up for. Do not ever let them talk you into not getting uninsured motorist coverage, and get as much uninsured motorist coverage as they will let you buy. Now listen, we'll be happy to look at any insurance contract that you have questions about. You can contact us right here. You can follow this link if you have a case, but this is very important. Your coverage comes up every year. Every insurance contract is either 6 months or a year. When it comes up, take the 10 or 15 minutes to review the contract and understand what you have. And if you have gaps in your coverage and policy, that's the time to fix it. Now, you can go to what I call a captive insurance agent like Flo or some of these other people, Jake, all these other people, they're captive. They can only sell you from that one particular insurance company. I would highly recommend that you go to an independent insurance broker who represents a lot of different companies and therefore has more choice in what they can offer you for your coverage. Now, I'm not sponsored by those guys. Heck, they don't even talk to me when they see me at church. So it's not like I'm their friend or anything like that, but that's just good, solid, honest advice. Let's wrap this up and say uninsured motorist coverage is a necessity. Everybody should have it. You should have that, and as high a limit as they will sell you. Same thing with MedPay coverage. You should get as much as they will let you buy. If you have a case, if you need some help, all you have to do is follow this link right here. We'll be happy to take a look at your case and tell you what we think and whether or not we think we can help you. If you don't want to follow the link, you can call us at 888-WE-FIGHT. We're open 24/7, 365. If you are hurting, we are working, and we would love to hear from you. Lastly, if you don't want to do anything like that, but you still have questions, go to the website. You can go to the ebook section. We have multiple ebooks there that are helpful. They're free. Again, no obligation. All you got to do is download them and go straight to your phone or to your computer, and you can read there. We're just trying to spread knowledge and raise the knowledge base. If you like this content, please take a minute to like or subscribe. I'm getting from my producer, I'm getting this means I'm talking too much. So let me close this by saying, again, I'm John Michael Bailey, John Michael Bailey Injury Lawyers. If you can hear my voice, I wish you peace and joy. And as always, I hope to talk to everyone real soon. 888, we fight.